Good morning, my friends. Mike Johnson here on Christmas Day. You might think, what does this guy believe that he has to say on Christmas Day? Well, I believe that there is a time to speak up and to communicate, and there's a time to not speak your mind. I do not remember a single time when I knew in my heart it was the right thing to do to speak up about something, and I regretted it later. I do, however, remember lots of speeches to my steering wheel when I knew what the right thing was to step up and say, and I didn't do it. That's why I've made it one of my aims to never miss a great opportunity to appropriately and tactfully speak the truth when it needs to be said. I think that one of the most important instructions to many who speak their minds about a topic is that which is written in the Bible in the book of Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 15, where it says, speaking the truth in love. How many destructive conversations could be avoided if we all approached each other in a spirit of love and seeking unity and peace? I'd like to submit to you 5 recommendations to consider before you say what needs to be said. Number 1, create the environment that will lend itself to the reception of your words. One of the things that I use to help create this environment when I'm about to say something that could be considered critical but important to another person's growth is, if I knew something that would help you be better at whatever it is, would you want me to tell you? Amazingly, I have never had anyone say no. But now, since I asked that, they're primed for something that might sting a little and receive it better because they gave you permission to say it. Number 2, make sure that this is the appropriate time. Let's say your colleague has just found out that they'll be laid off at the end of the month, while your boss gave you the news that you're being promoted. Tact means saying the right thing at the right time. Or the previous example of letting someone know how they could do better. If there are others around, it might be a good idea to wait. Stay conscious of who you're talking to and where you are before you speak. Number 3, is a famous line from many good thriller movies, but appropriate here, and that is, choose your next words carefully. Statements beginning with you or your are rarely taken well because it feels like more of an attack. Also, when you're in a tense conversation, be concise. It's tempting to keep talking when you feel uncomfortable, which increases the chances that you'll say too much or say something that you'll regret. Be honest and assertive, and only say what needs to be said. Number 4, watch your body language. Never use body language or a posture that would make someone question your message. We know what makes us feel uneasy. We know what makes us feel uncomfortable when someone else is talking to us. Chances are very good that the same thing makes other people feel the same way. Try your best to be as neutral as possible, which leads me to number 5. Never react emotionally. When our truth is charged with emotional fuel, we sometimes lose control of our reasoning, and it fades. Refer back to number 1. And number 2, if you feel your emotion welling up inside of you, you should give yourself time to calm down, level out, go for a walk, learn some deep breathing techniques to regain your composure before you go any further. Get to know your triggers, and you'll be better able to control your emotions and composure in the future. Saying what needs to be said at the appropriate time is very important. but knowing how to approach these moments in this time is important too. I hope this has been of value to you. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful holiday weekend. Hope you have a great New Year. I love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Mike out.